Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Well, yeah, Hardy Boy, welcome. Grind old time. We gonna talk a little bit. Fire, what up, Fire? What up, Fire? EPT, what up, EPT? You know what I'm saying? What up with y'all? Grind old time, you know what I mean? Shoot, same old thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my partner from our YouTube group and Full Blast Tribe group. We usually do our show on YouTube. It's called Grind Mode, where we, just talk about some of the topics that really don't get to be talked about, but it's all on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a bunch of drama field rumors. You know how some of the usually YouTube shows is. But DJ Tiger, which is the host and the leader of the tribe, he's doing his DJ thing today, so he wasn't able to broadcast today. You know what I'm saying, with us. So I just brought it over here for today. Anybody's welcome to come in, chat, talk with us. Or, you know what I'm saying, we got the second half of the game going on right now, so we might, talk a little bit about that as well as it's going. Right now Miami doing their thing, but I'm a Jason Tatum fan, so I'm hoping Tatum come on. Hope they kind of going for Miami. What about y'all? Anybody into the NBA conference finals? Anybody got Miami? Has anybody got Boston? Has anybody got Dallas? Has anybody got Golden State? Does everybody got Golden State? Inquiring mind would like to know. Word up. Thundercats or Battletoads? I don't think now one of them in there. But if I had to pick one, I'd take Thundercats. I have to take Thundercats. That's of course. I have to five. That's of course. Me, oh man, I like Luca. I really wanted Dallas, and that's the only time I ever pulled for Dallas because I'm an Eagles fan. But I like Luca. I wanted Luca to, I wanted Dallas to do their thing. I wanted to see Luca do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Gard, what up, cuz? But I like Jason Tatum too because he a Kobe baby. He came up on the Kobe. He a Kobe baby. He learned some stuff from Kobe's, and so did Luca. You know what I mean? And it's like I love my Kobe babies. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe babies, where it's at. Jimmy Gard, what up? What up? Waiting on my partner on Hardyboy to get in here, y'all, so we can get our convo on for a few. And then, y'all welcome to chip in and talk with us. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple of topics, couple things going on. I know y'all heard about that Texas shooting, and that was a damn shame. But it's like now the media, the medias in each one of our states, it's like they trying to make us think about the gun laws instead of, you know, like Chris Tucker said, guns don't kill people. Crazy mothers with guns kill people. You know what I'm saying? Dumb, stupid mothers with guns kill people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't blame the people that's protecting their family. You know what I mean? Like, don't blame them. You know what I mean? Blame these stupid people. Blame these. It's crazy, man. Just blame the ones that ain't got no common sense. I'll say it nicely. Blame the ones who have no common sense. And then leave it at that, man. Because it's like, man, over this month, like, think about this, y'all. Well, for the people who listen now or later, look where we are in the year. We've already had 198 mass killings. That's three or more. You know what I mean? 198 killings in each May. You see. You know what I mean? Side patch, what up? January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. Only 4 weeks in a month. You know what I'm saying? Look at that little number of weeks and already 198. It's like, golly, like, what in the world? Citrus Felix. What up, cuz? What up, cuz? Hey, y'all remember the pink lemonade? I forgot I had. I hate this hat because I bought it a size too big. I wish it was a 7 5/8, but it's a 7 3/8. But you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna throw it away. Hardy boy, what up, man? We'll get you in here. Get you in here, Hardy.
Mwah.
Hardy boy.
Yes, sir. The word is
What up, man? What up, man?
peace. Salute.
Turn your camera. Turn your camera. Yeah. Now we in there.
Word up.
Yeah.
What the word is, son done?
Hmm. Doc won't comment. What up? You say what now?
Peace.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay, okay. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? You know, we doing grind mode today on IG Live. I told DJ Tiger, you know what I'm saying, I want to get the Hardy Boy to co-host with me. And
True
we're gonna break
indeed.
it down, you know what I'm saying? Cause he doing his DJ thing today. I think he has a special show he had to do that he had to attend. So, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Shout out to DJ Tiger, shout out to the
Shout
Full
out to
Blast
DJ
Tribe.
Tiger.
You know what I mean? Other than that, man, shoot, you know what I mean? We got a couple of topics to bust down, you know what I mean? We got the game, second half of the game going right now. So,
It look
you
like
know,
it's a
we can
little
just,
barn burner.
you know what I'm saying? We can start right now, you know, 49-46. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you
Boston
got
in the
49, 47.
lead.
I got 52-51 where I'm at.
Oh, I'm behind then. I'm behind then. I'm
Yeah,
behind.
son.
Oh, shit, I'm behind.
Yeah, Fab just hit a tray ball.
Dang, I'm behind.
Yeah, that's that leg though, right? That's crazy, huh,
Yeah,
fam?
that's that. Well, we just got us a full dose of it then. So
No doubt.
you a whole what? What's the time on yours?
I'm still central with you, fam. I'm 9/11. You
Okay,
9/11?
then yeah. So then
Or
what
nine
about
twelve now?
what about the game though? Like mine says 6:36. Where yours at?
See, I'm on a commercial. They showed Disney
Oh man,
some
yeah, we
Star Wars shit.
definitely. Oh, okay. What up, Six Element? What up, OG? Common dudes in the building. You know what I mean? Y'all
Peace,
can
y'all.
join. You can join in if you want to. You're welcome to. You know what I'm saying? You know, we doing the grind
Comic
mode
dude, I
chat
got
talk.
the little Marvel comic shirt for you. You know what I'm saying? Marvel,
You
word
know what I'm
up.
saying? I'm gonna get Six Element in here, man. He want to come in.
No doubt, no doubt.
Let niggas get him in here.
Make knowledge born.
You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
What up,
Snap,
man?
snap.
Hardy boy, what's up? What's good,
Peace,
cook?
fam. What the word is? Six element.
I can't call it. What's
No
going on with
doubt.
you?
What's
No
up with y'all,
doubt.
man? What's going on? What's up, man? But yeah, man, we doing grind mode time talk. You know what I'm saying on here today. DJ Tiger had he had a prior show he had to do and he couldn't miss it. He had to tend to it. So shout out to Full Blast Drive. Shout out to Full Blast Radio. Shout out to DJ Tiger. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I told him Hardy Boy was going to help. You know what I'm saying? Well, Hardy Boy was going to join in today. You know what I'm saying? Because he had some topics, a few things that he wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, like I told the chat room, anybody's welcome to comment. You know what I'm saying? Come in for 5 minutes, get their opinion, whatever on something or whatever. Send a share, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is just have fun. You know, and mature conversation go a long way.
Word.
So anyway, anybody want to start? You know what I'm saying? Hardy boy, I know you had a couple things that you sent me back and forth over the week. So you know what I mean. If anything you want to start with, you shoot, man. You know.
True indeed. Yeah, what today, first of all, is the second anniversary of George Floyd getting murked by the police.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? That was a big deal up here in my hood team. You know what I'm
That was a
saying?
big deal in all the hood.
Yeah, true indeed. That sparked the whole, you know what I'm saying, worldwide movement.
Word bun.
So tonight they was having a candlelight visual over there. Little about to name the avenue George Floyd Square type deal now. Some commemoration stuff.
Word.
Except for fam, it's cold in a motherfucker out there right now. It's
Oh,
like
for
50
real?
degrees,
Word?
maybe 45 up here. It was rainy and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, it been raining last 2 days. It did cool down a little bit down here in VA too.
Okay. Yeah, we getting the
Ain't that cold
bonus.
yet? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I would have been over there right now, you know what I'm saying, making I was born and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying, just on the strength of, you know what I'm saying, I was there last year for the first one, and the second one, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do some more stuff this weekend too, but, you know what I'm saying, yeah. So that was jump off, and then, basically, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, I'm just basically on this sports tip, like hardcore. I really don't
Mm-hmm.
do all the shows and whatnot, and, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, to that effect. You know what I'm saying, if it
Yeah.
ain't sports or The Simpsons, I ain't going, you know what I'm saying.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, that's straight up right there, man.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
ain't about to watch that Obi-Wan show tomorrow, Friday?
Okay, is that the new Disney one they have for commercial for the game through?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just peeped it.
Obi-Wan.
So
Yeah,
Obi-Wan they
Star
about to
Wars.
do his little storyline now.
Yeah, it's Obi-Wan. So it just take place when Obi-Wan was young, when he first put Luke on
True.
that planet, and Luke is still a little kid. So Obi-Wan is still a young dude. So
Right.
like back from the old movies when Obi-Wan was an old dude, remember he was an old hermit living on that desert island,
No doubt.
that
With
desert
the
planet.
sand people.
Word. Now this one is like a prequel to that, like when he was younger and shit that he had to do to try and keep Luke a secret, and they
True.
get in there looking for him and all of that shit.
With that being
Okay.
said, so basically they're just doing everybody's storyline back from when they was like, you know what I'm saying, newborns, basically.
Right. Right. Pretty
Yup.
much.
Yup. And that's what the
Oh, okay.
Mandalorian was right. You know what I'm saying too? Oh yeah,
Mandal-
let me show y'all. Y'all feel they just had this at the stadium.
What he
They was
got?
giving this out at the stadium the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Hmm.
that's dope.
Oh, you went to the game.
Yeah, I'll be getting a little collector of the distance type deal. You know what I'm saying? And they got a
Oh.
story. They got a storyline too on the box that says a short time ago in a territory very very close, a Mandalorian founding has returned to their home system of Twins territory in an attempt to rescue their friends from the clutches of the vile gangsters in the Central Division. Wearing the ancient Beskar armor of their Mandalorian ancestors and their identity hidden, this Mando has sworn to protect and defend Twins territory. This is the Twins way.
Nice. This is the
Yeah, we
way.
got vile gangsters in our division, fam.
Always.
You know what I'm
Yo.
saying? That shit
Uh.
cracks me up though. But no, you know what I'm
On.
saying? Yeah.
Go
Besides
ahead. Go
all
ahead,
that, you know
Hardy
what I'm
boy. I'm
saying?
sorry.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to all the shorties and whatnot from Uvalde, you know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That right there. And also in Buffalo, rest in peace to all them heads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's
son.
like it's back and forth, back and it's like it's over. It's keep happening over and over. Cause after the Buffalo, then this shit happened in California.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that was two different breeds of two ethnics of people. You know what I'm saying? It was if I ain't mistaken, OG. I see you in the comments. Tell that church shooting that was between uh Chinese and Vietnamese. I think, or is that right? Or I could be wrong.
Yes. Something to that effect though.
Okay,
Over here.
okay. And
What?
I was like, wow,
Yeah, it
yeah.
goes down like that even.
And
Wow.
then this happened in Texas at an elementary school. When I got the news here in Alabama, they said 12 kids and a teacher. Now it's up to 19 in all, I believe,
True.
15 to 19 in all.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yes.
releasing the information slowly because of
Cause they don't want to
because
put
yeah,
out the wrong shit.
yeah.
Not
So
only
they give
that,
the
the impact of the AR on these little bodies was so savage that they got to piece the seeds back together damn near, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to go and do forensics and DNA, you know what I'm saying? That's why it was like almost like 24 hours before even parents even knew if their seed was safe or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man,
that's even the most ill part.
Oh,
Yes.
imagine like
man.
you send your little kid to school. You're not thinking no shit gonna pop off, especially elementary.
No. Come on,
That's
man.
come on, man. Like I would have, yeah. That if my kid is, I would have caught a charge, bro.
Yes.
I'm going nuts.
Yes, and that's the sad part about it.
Word.
What are the
The first,
repercussions for anybody who's like, you know what I'm saying, the cause and effect of all this madness?
Hmm.
and I don't know who it. See, I still haven't found out who the guy was, but at first, when we first heard the shit, we just knew it was a white dude. Like, that's always a white dude going to shoot up the school.
Yes.
But the dude wasn't white.
No.
What
And
was
see,
it?
that's the other misconception. People don't, you know, say every color ain't a color, because that could be just as well to be undercover, like Chuck D
Right.
said. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you twisted, you twisted, but at the same time, you ain't so twisted where you don't know how to keep yourself safe with body armor, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, make it so you won't get got at first. You know what I'm saying? Shots fired at you. So that missed me with that mental sick shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it, but you know what I'm saying, my video games, I love them to death, but I really feel like that is the cause and effect of our seeds being desensitized to human life, because of how easy it is to shoot them up in games where you don't really feel nothing. It's just ha ha he. So
Well,
when you put what's up, son?
nah, but that go back to the previous shooting right before at the grocery store. Where
Okay.
the cat, he had his camera mounted on
True.
the gun, where you could see the gun like he was in a first person shooter.
Son, it looked like COD.
Looked like fucking Call of Duty.
True indeed. Yes.
Crazy. And you
And
seeing the bodies fall
he
just
was
like
even
a
streaming
video
it on
game.
Twitch.
Shit.
Yeah. No,
That
so
shit was
that's why I feel
ugly.
like for the younger heads, you'll say, where or even any head, because you can play video games at any age and just get caught up in that, you know, say shoot 'em up, bang bang, and don't really feel no repercussions because it's a video game. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But in our era, it really wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? For as far as like the impact of video games, to the
Because
point
they
where,
didn't look real when we was kids.
well, there wasn't really no shoot 'em up, bang bangs. We was playing like Madden was the hot shit, double dribble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
Wasn't
it
no
wasn't no
real
first
like
person shooters. Yeah, it
yeah, it
wasn't no
wasn't no
first
shooting
person
games
shooters.
going on like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, if there was, it was like 1942 at the arcade, but you in a
Right.
helicopter or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now that you got people like really like simulating actual warfare, you know what I'm saying, with you combat, and then you have access to get the actual weaponry
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to be in no military outfit. Wow.
Yep.
And one thing I hate the most about it is that I see you, Tay, is that the media is gonna try to mix the gun law shit
Yeah.
into it, and it's like, don't try to punish the people who know how to do right
Yeah.
with that. You know, I don't own, I'm not a gun I'm not a gun owner, and you know, but I do need to learn about. I have, you know, so I done been in that world before, but it was for whole totally different reasons, and a lot of this shit that was going on in the world now wasn't going on now. It was more about protection and trying to get a dollar. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Man,
Oh
it
yeah.
was a
So
whole
Yeah.
lot
Yeah. Yeah.
harder to come up
you know what
back
I'm
in
saying.
like days.
So them days, grabbing something by the handle, you think about it, but you don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a I ain't finna get caught flipping type of
Right.
thing. You know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
You ain't thinking about, you know, what if I get pulled over? What if I cause an accident? What if I? You know what I'm saying? But now it's different. Like the laws, like they will try to hang you
Oh
Oh
yes,
yeah.
just because of your history.
yes.
But the point I'm getting at is the people that know how to do right, don't try to touch, don't mess with them, because I understand now why folks like one of my best friends. He putting ammo together like Slam and Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like he got his own
Yeah.
personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He know he got a kid. He got the wife. Blah blah blah.
SOD.
And one of his number one things is ain't nobody finna come and take my shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody finna. He said they gonna be stopped at the mailbox. I wish somebody would come to my door talking about, hey, we got to take all your ammo and stuff and stuff. He finna go, and I know him. I know my boy. Like I know him. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
it's like, you know, don't. I hope that the media and the suits and ties and heels. I hope they don't try to turn it around as, you know, I know y'all been hearing about they trying to take people's guns away
Yeah.
because of shit like this happening. And
And
then
it's
it's crazy
bullshit.
how it's almost election time. You
Uh,
know, it always have it around election times, don't it?
yeah, I do.
You know what I mean? What y'all think though?
Well, I think, like, you know, when they take away the guns, so called, all they're going to be doing is taking guns away from legal gun owners that have licenses, that know how to use guns and do it properly, that are not criminals. Because the criminals gonna have their guns. Criminals gonna get guns. you outlaw guns, all you're doing is taking the guns away from the non-criminals who are using the guns for protection. You know what I'm saying? Look at the instances where, you know, these mass shooters come out and it'll be somebody there that is licensed to carry a gun and they save the day because they was there with their gun. You take that away and it ain't gonna be nobody but the criminals with the guns. That's all they will accomplish is taking the guns from the wrong people.
Now, see,
Right.
what I'm hearing though is they're starting to actually wake up because the cat who was like really like going to do that bullshit, that devil, the cop, he only had like a BB gun type shit, basically, might as well say, because he shot at that punk, but it did nothing. So they want to have where they might even be able to start holding down ARs and shit like that too, since they can motherfucking, since you got so many heads out here with them choppers. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, before we go any further, I want to introduce my partner taeway. That's one of my battle rap partners right there. We talk
Word
all
up.
the time.
What's good?
Colorado in the building. So we got Alabama, Colorado, VA, and where you at, Hardy?
Minnesota.
And Minnesota in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's get a shout out to all them states. Yes, yes, yes. Now you know what I mean. Take, you know what I mean. Me and Tate, we do the commentator talk when we get a chance to in our battle rap groups. So you know what I'm saying. But he also got a lot of knowledge on what we talking about too, and he always keep his head to the street, and he'll follow as well. So he got rules and regulations. So let's continue with the talk. Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say, like, I just want to speak on the mindset of a motherfucker who can actually wake up in the morning and already have it in their head that they about to go shoot a bunch of kids. Like, where do you gotta be at mentally though? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and how did nobody see this shit coming? Like, then all of a sudden y'all find evidence after it's all said and done. Oh, this person posted this on social media. But besides all that, what type of mindset, what type of human does that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what type of motherfucker can wake up and be like, all right, take their shower, and be like, I'm about to go shoot these kids up.
And
You say you
it ain't like the high school kid that brings the gun to shoot the bullies that then fucked with him. You know, this is a
he
guy.
was bullied. They said he was bullied. Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying
Really?
is he went to an elementary school and shot little kids. He didn't shoot the people that was bullying him.
No.
He just went and shot some little children. And like you said, Treyway, that's crazy, man. Like, what? How sick you gotta be to really wake up and go murder some small children, man.
And one of their parents, I was saying, no, not their parents, one of their aunts. I think that the dude from the Buffalo one, maybe it was this last one in Texas, but the aunt blamed that shit on COVID. Talk about the
Yeah,
Yeah, I
little
heard
bitch had
that.
Buffalo.
Yes,
COVID.
That was the
yes.
Buffalo. That was the Buffalo.
On
Yeah,
COVID.
my whole family in the beginning of the year, my whole family had COVID. I not once thought about going to shoot up nothing. You hear me?
Yeah, yes.
What's she blaming?
COVID?
Like the vaccine made them crazy or something? What you talking about?
No,
No,
just
just the
Oh,
COVID. Just COVID. Like COVID
COVID.
itself made him crazy.
It make no damn sense.
just being inside the crib all the time,
Oh,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, just being trapped and falling down
right,
in rabbit holes with all that, you know what I'm saying, funniness online and whatnot.
right. The
He
cabin
been
fever and
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Dude
got
been
turned
feeling like
out, but he basically got turned out. But he been turned
Mm-hmm.
out from day one though, son.
that.
That's what I'm telling you. He already had that. It wasn't that day that he just woke up. That's already been plotted
Right.
and schemed on because the punk just turned 18 like last week. So no sooner the punk turned 18, they say he went to go grab the two choppers on his 18th birthday.
Yeah.
So
So he
from
was
day one,
already waiting for
he's been
that day.
building up to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's just crazy because he Mexican. I don't know what he is, but more than likely he Mexican. I got a lot of people down in Texas, so you know what I'm saying. And that's like 80 miles away from San Antonio. That's where my
Was he
people's is at
Mexican?
too. What's up?
Was he Mexican?
Yes, he was. Because I seen a picture of the punk.
Oh.
His last name was like Perez or Salvador Perez or some shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's the catcher from Kansas City.
No,
But his
that
name was
not.
Salvador. You know what I'm
And
saying?
see, I hate that because now that get them. Now that's gonna make folks lash out at them. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and 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 like that's their way. That's their inside way of taking their pen and popping their balloon and making it squirt water out.
Yeah.
Now we
And
can attack them now.
Now they can
yeah,
say,
don't
you
let
know,
one
it
member of
ain't,
the family be illegal. Oh man,
It ain't
that's
just white
gonna
boys doing this.
that's gonna be a whole nother story.
But see, they got
Waiting
ghost
on
guns now, y'all. I know they can't make that happen because there's ghost guns, and they ain't
Right.
stopping that shit.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. When they outlaw guns, you're not criminals gonna get guns, man. It's you gonna take the guns away from the motherfuckers that is supposed to have them.
You got mostly what they want to do is have preventions for people with like issues with mental illness, red flags,
Yeah.
who ain't supposed to have access. Because this punk, we already know had issues, but for him to easily access, they said it's easier to go get that AR than it was to rent a car. Because you got to be
Yeah.
21 and some extra stuff to even rent a car, right?
Right. No, I'm down with that. Like
And
mental evaluations
it
and
has some
shit.
training because even these kids out
Yeah.
here on the gangbang tip be doing whoops 187s, be shooting backwards, and oh my god, you don't even be shooting heads up with a bar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the other thing. If you're gonna hold heat, you should be actually mandatory enough to go to the range or find some range or something for y'all to go get right. And that should even be for the big homies with the little homies. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
each one teach one, because shooting
Yeah.
straight is an art form, and you got to
Yeah.
master that. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah.
gonna be out here
Psychology.
on that, you might as well be the best motherfucking shooter you can be.
Right.
And why that dude from Buffalo ain't dead? He should be
You
dead.
already know why, fam, but that's
I
another
mean, I know,
topic.
but I'm saying, like, they walked him out of there peacefully with his head. He wasn't beat the fuck up or nothing, bro.
He
Dog.
ain't.
If
Yeah.
he was black,
He would have got beat the fuck up.
Well,
he
They,
would have
the
got
brown
shot.
kid
They
got
would have
smoked.
killed his ass.
The brown kid got smoked. You know what I'm saying? And he had as many holies in Buffalo as they did in Texas.
You
The
know what
only
I'm
thing
saying?
different was what the fam just said, the flavor, neighbor. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's it.
and
And the
then
way they told that story was real weird too, because it was like they was giving you, it was like they was telling you the story sideways. You know what I'm saying?
Cradling
Like
that pump. You know
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying? And then it
They,
seemed like every 2 hours it would be another two added on to it. Now it was
True.
first it was one teacher, now it's two teachers. First it was 15, now it's 16, now it's 17, now it's 19. I'm like, damn man, like shit.
Well, like I said, fam, they just now piecing the pieces together though. From that I don't know if I ain't never shot an AR, but they're saying that shit does damage. Even if you was to take that hunting, they said that'll blow up the kill that you looking to get. You know what I'm
well,
saying? To the point where you can't even recognize it or you know what I'm saying, enjoy it.
an AR,
yeah,
AR can be made to shoot a 22 bullet, a
yeah,
9mm bullet, all kind of different ammo. It's not like an
and
AK
the
would
bullet,
shoot one kind of bullet.
yeah, the bullet.
Yeah.
So
So
like when it hits you, you just automatically shattered, or you ain't got
it just
holes coming
depends.
at you, huh?
It depends on what the AR is set up to shoot. If it's shooting 9mm, then you fucked up. If it's shooting 22s, it ain't gonna it's a 22. It's not doing a whole lot.
The only thing is these little kids, like 10-year-old, 8-year-old, and 9-year-old bodies, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man.
That's what
So
I
even
don't get.
even a even a 226, like a 7.766, whatever the ammo is, that would I mean that's what the military uses
True.
Even if it was
in
bullied.
war.
This is my question. Even if dude was bullied, what did the bro? I was almost hesitant. I got a 4-year-old that just finished his first year of preschool, bro.
Where
What did the babies do to you, bro? I understand going in there and finding the motherfuckers who did it. You went into a school with elementary kids, pretty much. You know what I'm
dog,
saying? I don't get that. That part don't like. We'll never know because he dead
Well, they
now.
said he got into an accident, and I don't know if he was on his way to that chumpy or if that just happened to be where he got an accident and he just had to get in the shootout, and he's probably seen the school and was like, "Fuck it, I'm going all out."
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but you know what I'm
but
saying, that is the only reason why I would think it, because he's 19 or 18, and they little
right,
8 and 10 year
he,
olds.
like
right.
what? I mean, this might sound fucked up. But the teachers, all right, whatever, they might have been trying to stop him. I mean, nobody wanted nobody to die. But the babies, bro, like them babies, them motherfuckers probably, man, I could just imagine like
They
them
were
niggas.
probably screaming and hiding and shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my son and how he react for me just popping out the corner and going, rah. I
Right.
couldn't
Mm,
imagine if it was
yeah,
like an
son.
armed man, like, bro.
True.
So the kids that didn't die but they were there and witnessed it are gonna be traumatized for life.
Oh,
They're gonna have
it's
to,
over for them. They're done. They're
they got
done.
mad psychology and all that shit for
Oh
life.
my god.
The
And
parents,
that's just that incident, but that's like for every hood for like every last 100 years, if not more, with
Facts.
trauma. Why they talk
Facts.
about mental illness, that's the number one stunner right there. But they ain't
the
thinking
parents.
twice about that when that happens to the hood team. Never.
In the hood, we don't talk about
It's
mental
like, oh,
illness.
that's just supposed to
It's a
go down.
stigma.
Y'all
Yeah.
be
And I got a
okay.
fact. I got a fact for y'all too. You know, like it's May right now, 4 weeks in a month. So you know, we talking about like 20 weeks, right? 20, 25 weeks, something like that. You know, it's already been 198 mass shootings. Now 200. Now over 200, and we only in May.
You talk about worldwide
What,
or
this
just
year?
Just in our
United
states.
States. United States.
it's been
Wow.
that many?
But see, we
Yes.
all in the same age group, and that wasn't going down when we was coming up though. That's the only thing.
Nope.
We was gang banging. There was ignorant numbers out then though
Right.
too. You know
But
what
it
I'm saying?
wasn't no
But there
shooting up
wasn't no school
schools like
shootings
this
though.
back to back.
There wasn't no shooting up schools back in the day.
Nah.
Columbine
No,
started that shit, bro. When
true.
that Columbine shit happened,
That was a '99.
Columbine,
yeah.
yep.
And
So this guy's name is Salvador Ramos.
Oh,
He began
Salvador
the
Ramos. Yeah,
massacre.
yeah.
He began the massacre by shooting his grandmother because he was enraged
that's what
over
I
his failure to graduate high school.
Oh,
He shot
word.
his grandmama. Yeah, then the classmates of the 18-year-old who murdered at least 19 children. His fury over his lack of academic success sparked a fight with his grandmother shortly before he shot her and drove to Robb Elementary to embark on his killing spree. Yeah, man, it's like
So he just
Damn.
purposely went to that school then, off top, like
he
that was a
probably
problem
went
that
there
had
as
him
a
fucked
kid.
up in the game of life or something.
my
Word.
girl just told me that, and I didn't know this until she just now told me. She told me they had to use DNA to figure out who some of them
That's
kids
what I'm
was.
saying,
Why
son.
them
The
bullets ain't
AR
fuck
blew
like-
him up so hardcore that parents didn't even know their seeds was gone until like next day type shit.
Mm-mm.
Man, dude deserved to be the worst type of death. Like fuck that quick
Well, he
murder.
already murked. He already got murked though. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah, I know,
gone.
but
Like he's supposed to be though. He's
he
supposed to
got
be
the
Yeah.
easy
murked though.
way out. That was the easy way out, bro. He should have had the. He should have had a man. Listen, some electric chair. He should have suffered, bro.
Yeah, he should have sat on death row for years knowing he was gonna die.
And they should have killed him.
Yeah.
Nah, they should have killed his ass tomorrow. Fuck all that in front of everybody. Like that's how I feel. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you go back to like, back in the day,
Yeah, you know what
used
I'm
to
saying.
hang
Old school
motherfuckers in the
stoning
square
type.
and
Like that.
Yeah, that capital punishment. Word up.
yeah, man,
Well, put him right in the middle of Texas
in the
and
town.
let
Yeah.
motherfuckers clean them rocks until he gone, bro.
Word up.
And I know,
Oh,
but that's the
West
truth.
Street.
Man, you can't recognize your baby. Could you imagine going to pick your kid up from school and you don't know where they are? Even if your kid is there, you just imagine not being able to find them for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Even if they die, you know what I'm saying? You just know what.
Shit's off the hook.
Nope.
And then you know what I was thinking about the other day. Then you go back to like when the Capitol riot, when you had what 200, almost what was it, like 200,000 white motherfuckers storming the Capitol. You know how many bodies that would have been on the line, bro?
And they didn't even lick
No.
Nan shot. They didn't even lick but one motherfucker who went inside the motherfucking window. But their homies is getting stomped out and fucked up, and they ain't lick Nan shot, fam.
Crazy, man. This shit getting crazy, bro.
If that was the Black Panthers or something, man, storming the Capitol.
Fam, you already know. It's a slaughterhouse.
And we still got blamed for that. They blame BLM and Antifa for storming the Capitol, bro.
Yeah.
We support Trump signs all over that motherfucker, but
Trump was
That's
outside.
the trick knowledge, though. That's the devil for you, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all that is right there. Showing and proving it to you live and direct. Like, we don't give a fuck.
Damn, bro.
Wear Confederate flags for your ass, too. Fuck a Trump flag. They had Confederate flags. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can see the gang of that shit down there, huh, Cooks?
Man. Cooks, can't hear you.
Oh, my fault. You know, like when it comes to the Confederate stuff, like here in Alabama, it's like you gotta go to where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's one thing that I noticed about states and they state lines. It's like folks really don't know what's going on unless you in that state. So
True
like
indeed.
it's still people in up northern states that still think that folks down here walk barefoot and you know what I'm saying, and eat hogs and all this, and like stuff to change now. It's like it's still some really really country motherfuckers out there, But
there's some motherfuckers out there eating squirrels and shit, but they
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like it, you know
yeah.
what I mean? It ain't like broadcasted like it used to be. Now they look at country, it's different now. You know what I'm saying? Alabama used to be about, barefoot this and working on fields, and then went from that to somebody brother sleep with somebody's sister, brothers and sisters sleeping together and shit like that. And it's like, I don't even know where that came from. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like you know what I
Alpha shit
mean?
like that.
That's
Yeah.
the redneck shit. That's the
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
just like here go one for you. One of my best friends, well actually, you know what I'm saying, he was the head chef. He originally from West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Reno, maybe you can help me with this. But he actually told me, he was like, there are parts of West Virginia where, that type of thing go on. The
Hey,
Oh yeah.
listen.
racist type
See,
of,
I'm
you
not
know what
in
I'm
West
saying?
Virginia. I'm in Virginia. West Virginia is
A lot of
Exactly.
a
my
whole other
family
state.
live.
Off the, I'm just talking about off word of street or seeing
But
shit. I
yeah,
ain't
like
mean you stay there.
no, you're right. Because West Virginia, it's the Appalachians, the mountains, and so you got real hillbillies out, not rednecks, hillbillies, motherfuckers that live out in the mountains and the woods and eat fucking raccoons and shit.
So a lot of my family
That's
is
all that.
in Virginia, and you got to go through West Virginia to get to Pinhook, pretty much. But when I say that's one of them places where if you even get out to go to the store, you get that vibe like, man, these motherfuckers don't want me here. They might not
Word.
say nothing to you, but you can just, the tension be thick
Feel
like
the
that. Like
vibe, yeah.
they ain't trying to speak to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean,
It's
that's
up here too, fam. We got a
It's
Virginia,
everywhere.
Minnesota too.
Yeah,
For real?
it's
True
everywhere.
indeed.
Did it now? Oh yeah, now Minnesota, because yeah, y'all went through some shit not last year, right?
No, 2 years ago.
Two
Well,
years
we just
ago. 2 years ago now.
they just smoked the homie by what in February, about 8 blocks from my rest. Amir Locke got smoked by the police up here
so what happened
Same place.
when they crept in the
Oh,
to
fam's crib and shit.
that's right.
what
See, we
happened to
don't get.
like I ain't familiar with that. Or jog my memory. What happened there in
Oh,
2 years?
so fam was like would sleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? And the police came through on a warrant, supposed to be just picking up property on this case they was building on his cousin who had smoked somebody in St. Paul.
I
We
think
in
Yep.
Minneapolis. They ain't like across the river in St. Paul. So police wanted to issue the warrant. So they called St. Paul and be like, yo, can we come through with that no knock warrant bullshit? And it's like, we ain't going. The task force and shit said, fuck it, we gonna do it anyway. So then the motherfuckers went to homie's rest and they had the key. And they motherfucking didn't even bang on the door, none of that shit. They just motherfucking slid the key in because they had the cameras going and shit for that body camera bullshit. And they
he
slid
had
the
the
key
gun
in.
under the pillow or something, didn't
He was asleep on the couch, but he had heat. Fam had some heat, but he was
Yeah.
legally able to hold the heat though too though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
he?
So he
Yeah.
was asleep on the couch and they didn't even nose his ass. They just was like kick the couch. No sooner they kicked the couch, fan got up with the heat in his hand and then they lit his ass up.
But he wasn't even pointing it at him. I remember
No, he
that
was because
Nah,
like I
he
said,
was
motherfucker
he
was at
got grabbed
the
this
man
motherfucker because they
holding it
kicked the couch.
like you're supposed to hold a gun like this. His finger wasn't even on the trigger.
right.
No, he just came to because they kicked the couch.
And he in his
Anybody
own
would have
fucking
upped their
house.
for that.
And he owned his
Yeah.
own crib. So now ever
He in his
since then,
own
fam,
crib. They didn't tell him, yo, we the police. Like it, you know what I'm saying? They
no.
didn't. He was asleep. So that shit was
And
100%
that was at 6 in the morning, son.
right.
Right? Who?
Remind
What
me
you
of that.
doing? What you
You know
doing
what I
at six?
mean?
Sleep, right? You sleep
And,
at
and
six.
it's dead winter up here too, so ain't no movements going on nowhere in
Right.
this motherfucker. Everybody in the crib, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bundled up and
Yeah.
and sleep. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that time up here.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now since then, I always sleep with the chain on the door. I never did that shit in my life, but then since that, because that's how they just crept in the fans' crib and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the
Man,
key. They had the key. And like
I got
look like
chain.
some motherfuckers
You know how the
murderers for
chain
real.
at the top. I got a chain at the top, and I got a chain down toward the bottom. I got
Yeah, son.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Them no knock warrants is made to pretty much kill their targets. Like if you
yep.
think about motherfuckers like Breonna Taylor,
Beyonce,
True.
I was gonna say.
you busting her house, her man shooting at y'all because he think y'all breaking in. Y'all ain't saying shit.
And
Yeah.
They
you in the
said,
hood anyway, so that shit could go
yeah,
down no matter
He think
what.
he getting. Yeah. He think he getting got.
they said that the only reason they charged the cops was because they charged the cops with like I forget the charge, but one of
It
the
was
bullets
reckless,
that went through the
reckless
wall.
fire into the gun.
Yeah, it went through the wall into the other apartment, and there was kids in there.
Sure
What
did.
about y'all not knocking on her door and just busting in that bitch while they sleep?
Yes.
Like that. Like where the fuck does that happen? And then as crazy as this might sound, bro, when else do they use no knock warrants other than when they in the hood?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Never
Right.
though, man.
Never.
Other than that, they outside with the air horn. Please come outside.
Yes,
Like, you
Right.
know,
sir.
Right.
Have
Man, yo.
negotiators and shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Word.
Standoffs for
Yo, it's a show called We Own the City on HBO Max.
Huh. I'm gonna check it
Keep
out.
that shit. It's about it takes place in Baltimore, made by the same people that made The Wire. But it's
Okay.
about dirty cops. You remember the riots in Baltimore recently with the CBS and the riot and shit?
It's a documentary.
They broke the kid's back.
yeah.
It's not a documentary. It's a scripted show.
Freddie
John
Gray.
Barry, the
When
dude
Freddie
that
Gray
played
went down.
Freddie Gray, yeah. So it's
Oh.
the same police department, and they talk about Freddie Gray and the whole shit and the same cops, but it's a true story. But it's a scripted show with actors and shit. It's phenomenal, man. It's deep, bro.
So can I ask y'all something though? And like we talking about what's happening, but moving forward, and everybody talk about this, but there's never no real deal real deal solution. Like
Right.
what would stop these motherfuckers from doing that? So we already censored, and if dude was posting on Facebook or wherever he was posting in Twitch, and nobody reported him, how do you stop that shit from happening in the schools, bro? That's what I'm worried about. These people will never be able to send their kids to school in peace again, bro.
Never.
Ever.
I
Oh,
understand that.
my kid is homeschooled from now on. If that happens,
That's
See?
really where you need to start thinking, because you can actually teach your seeds more better curriculum anyway for them, for the advancement of them in the new age era. Because that old school way, that how we came up with school structured buildings and all that, that don't exist no more. We in the 2000s now, and motherfucking technology is taking over, where
Should
school
the teachers be
can
able
be
to
taught
carry?
at the rest.
Should the teachers be able to carry? I'm starting to get to the point where I almost would rather have my teachers be able to protect my son with lethal force than to just stand in front of them and they kill the teacher and then
The
also
only thing though, son, you're gonna have your teacher like in a military outfit then, because that's the only way you're gonna, because they got ARs and he gotta have an AR, because the little handguns is right there. What I'm saying, they ain't even no match for an AR.
but what I'm saying, if majority of the teachers are armed,
yeah,
come into that one classroom and they hear a gunshot, the reaction from the other teachers themselves would probably be more beneficial than just having, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
especially
with that being said, then since we got all these military National Guardsmen and women, then they need to be, I guess, patrolling the schools and like it's a you know what I'm saying, a terror zone. Since they
yeah.
can go
Then
out
you
there
have the
in other
problem of
countries, because if
It's
that's
already
where we got to
heading to
be
that.
at,
Seems like it's already heading to that.
Then you have
You
the
know what I
problem
mean?
that you traumatizing kids and making them feel like they in a jail or whatever. You want
yeah,
it to be a
that's
school
that's
environment.
yeah that. But see,
if you
that's what I'm
just got
saying though.
your
There's no
teacher
stopping
on
this though. There's
But
no
I
your
think
stopping this.
if the teachers is carrying, that's a good deterrent. Like for the school shooter to know, if I go in there, every one of
every
the
teacher got
classrooms
a
got an
gun.
armed motherfucker in.
Like you know what I'm saying?
They
They
might
strapped
think
up and
twice.
Now we're gonna have pastors holding heat to it, and masters holding heat too,
Word.
because
man,
you see the
I don't
guys
know
in
what you
churches
talk
and
about.
mosques getting
I'm saying
My pastor used to carry his gun in Cincinnati. You get what I'm saying?
oh, rep
So,
ain't right. This church ain't right. These
man,
niggas can't tell by the ice.
because you gotta think, our church was right in the middle of the hood. Ain't
Shout out
nobody
to
about to come and
Ghostface.
y'all crazy.
Word.
I
You know what
feel
I'm
that
saying?
though. It's a shame though we get that all this is pertaining to elementary school. That's the bad
That's
part. High school, no kid in general. You know what I'm saying? High school, you know, because I can remember in a certain year in here that they made that the kids are in the kids in the inner city schools wear clear backpacks to keep
Yeah,
from
Mm-hmm.
bringing
yeah,
weapons to school. You know what I'm
I would
saying?
Mm-hmm.
tell my baby he had to wear a clear backpack. Go ahead, son, put that clear backpack
What,
on.
what what y'all think about having one way in, one way out for schools?
I think that's going that to me, even if somebody get in there, that's gonna make it
fire hazard.
blocking the exit.
Yeah.
Like we
It's
used to have body, we used to have them what was that, metal detectors,
Yeah, that'll work. And arm
That'll
Yeah.
work.
detectors,
Yeah.
arm
and they did, but that was a high school though. and they did
They
have a
started that shit in like the 80s, remember?
Yeah,
true
yeah.
back
Metal
when like
Yeah.
Lean on Me
But
was
that's
out and
only in the
shit.
hood though. It was only in the hood. They need
Little
to put
five.
the metal detectors in them white schools where the motherfuckers be coming in and shooting the shit up.
Okay,
In
but
the
see,
hood, this shit don't be happening really like that. In the
no
hood,
doubt, but I really feel like this though. There's always a trail of somebody finna act the fool though. I
yeah,
really don't think nobody don't just wake up like fam said and just be busting up on the scene doing what they do without leaving some type of trail. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do. They said dude was all over Twitch talking about it. He was all over
True
what's that
indeed.
what's that other app? Like well, not Twitter, but it's Twitch and then the other app where all the Trump supporters communicating that too.
Okay, like Discord or something.
Yeah, Discord. Yeah, that was one. And then
Reddit.
hey, what's the name of that app where
To
they
my
went
Reddit or TikTok.
the Capitol riot on? You remember the name of that? You know what I'm talking about? Parlor.
Okay, that's
Parler.
yeah, because they got access again. Yes, sir. Apple gave them access again. But yo,
Mm.
y'all
Oh,
remember
really?
that shooting in Michigan with that one cat who shot up them one kids and his parents knew and the teachers in the school was like, yo, this fool's acting a fool and they still let him back into school with the heat.
What?
You didn't hear about that one in Michigan?
Nah,
And the
Mm-mm.
parents got convicted, basically, I got charged for
Oh,
negligence.
nah.
yeah. I did. I know what you're talking
That's still
about.
pending right now, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What did the parents
Yeah.
do? What they do?
Well, they basically took him to get the gun, they gave him the gun for a birthday gift. And he was in school, you know what I'm saying, making pictures of death and shooting kids and stuff. And the teacher
Mm-hmm.
noticed it. And they took him to called his parents and took him to the office. And they had a conversation like, yo, you know what I'm saying, your kids out here acting a fool. Because
Right.
they were sending texts back and forth, his son to the mom saying, I just got caught. And she was like, oh, you better be careful how he about buying bullets. That's what he's looking up online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they were supposed to be taking his ass out, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you need to go take him somewhere to get situated. But they let his ass back in class, and then he ended up smoking. I can't even remember how many he smoked, but it was a few heads.
You
White
know,
dude, right?
True
you
indeed.
yeah, you
And
It
the
know
was
how
like
parents,
21.
the parents went to jail too for that too, didn't
True,
Right.
it's
they? Yeah.
still pending for charge for in the court process, but yeah.
They supposed to.
Okay.
They supposed to.
you know what I was just thinking with all this shit, how we was just saying, like it's not just a wake up one day and do it type of thing. It probably was times where he was online talking shit about people being bullied and people was still online bullying him. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
pretty much they called his bluff so much
Right.
Mm-hmm.
that he couldn't take it no more one day, and he had to show him like, yeah, I'm
I
out.
gotta do something.
Yeah, yeah. That's why when there's people online talking about killing themselves, bro, either I usually just block them or just ignore that shit. Cause I know it was a point in time where I'd be on there like, don't make a mess. Like you feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
But,
saying? Like, kill yourself, punk. You wasting my air, fool.
right, yeah. But now I see how sensitive, especially this new generation, they
Well,
super
that's
sensitive.
number one, first and foremost. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Let's get that
super.
established. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Mm-hmm.
ain't never heard so many songs about like this new emo generation of music really is making it cool to like want to kill myself and making hits off of it. You know
And
what
make
I'm
it
saying?
cool to be depressed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I understand you could be sad about something, but honestly, I really can't make a connection to what depression is coming at for y'all. Especially this new generation got a lot of shit coming to them that we didn't have when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? And they
That's
really
true
take it
though.
for granted. So if
That's true though.
I really don't get it. And I'd like to ask them too, like, but that's that social media effect causing effect of not being able to be like you know what I'm saying, the glamour and the glitz type of motherfucker. You
and a
know what
lot
I'm
of them
saying?
don't
Mm-hmm.
communicate outside of social media. So if it ain't on a computer or a phone, that like remember back in the day we used to have to go actually meet a chick. Like you
True.
had to
Like
pull
go to
up
the
on her
library and
like,
look
what's
at
up,
the
man?
sources. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
now
The Encyclopedia Britannica,
they don't know how to communicate.
a
So when something's
telephone
going
book.
on
You
with
know what
them,
I'm
all they can
saying?
do is go to social media. Like that's all they can do because if they talk to somebody, that shit gonna come out wrong, and they just gonna think they crazy and they tripping. So it gets to a
Yeah.
point where who do they talk to?
Yeah,
They
that's
talk to
true
other
though.
idiots just like them on some softy shit.
That's
They
true though.
coincide with
And
them talking about, I got anxiety. He told me to tie my shoe.
Right.
and a lot of them make it look bad, make the other ones that really is trying or really into it look bad. You know what I mean? Look bad or look dumbed down. Like my homegirl Alexis. You know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying, 21, 22, but like she loves, you know what I'm saying? It ain't not just the 90s, but just what we feel that is
She got
the
her own
true hip
soul sound
hops.
like.
Hip hop.
Yeah, yeah,
So
you know what I'm saying?
And she
and
in
baby,
Atlanta.
what's your name in the bottom right, bro? What's your name, brother?
From
Hardy Boy.
Reno.
Hardy Boy. Okay, my bad, my
Oh,
bad.
hard
Come
boy.
on, me?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, my name Reno.
Reno.
I'm up in
So
the top corner in my shit.
I'm in the top. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the top right.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm in the top right
I
of my.
don't mind you in the bottom right.
Okay.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I'm Reno.
Crazy.
I'm Reno. Yeah.
Yeah, Reno, bro. I promise you, I don't mean no disrespect by this, bro.
I'm Italian, bro. You can say what you want.
Oh, okay. Cool. That makes me feel better, bro. So why do y'all think it's mostly white people who do the shit like that? You see
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it's
Like, it's not many. It's not many. Or is it that when it happens with the white people, they go in and kill random people, but a mass shooting, which happen every day in the hood, is when they just pull up looking for one person and just shoot the whole block up.
I
You
feel
see what
like this.
I'm
I feel like
saying?
this. In the hood, my 9 times out of 10, because I grew up in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I live in a black neighborhood now. My wife is black. My kids are mixed, so I
Right.
deal with all that same shit. But when you in the hood, shootings generally have to do with money, getting money. You got robbed. You robbing somebody, drug dealing, something like that, or like you said, drive by gang shit. But it's directed at somebody. Whereas in the white community, I feel like it's more on some like like Rambo shit. Like I'm just out here to just be a Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. Like it's a
But
different tip. It's for a different reason. Like
yeah.
it's
So,
some
but
mental shit.
I'm saying like what? Okay, everybody, all of us done went through a phase where we was borderline depressed or felt down about ourselves, where
Right?
we ain't know. Let's say we ain't know where we was going with our life, whatever. But what is it about the way they go through the shit? We go through the shit. Do you think because of so? Is it you think it's because of oppression that we just so used to being like we so used to being at the bottom that being at the bottom ain't nothing to us, and then on the other side of it, the white people is used to having it. They were used to that privilege. You feel what I'm saying? And
Or
when
yeah, or you got the white people that they dirt poor and they feel like they dirt poor because a person of color took their job or affirmative action or they should have something because they white and they don't type of shit. But what you said tracks, man. Yeah, yeah, that make a lot of sense.
what the oppression part of
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So
yeah, kids are fragile for not going through shit. That's why a lot of kids are like allergic to a lot of stuff nowadays. It's like
grown
hey,
ass people, bro. Like the motherfuckers who what was that? Not the Sandy Hook shit.
yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Colin Bad. He wasn't grown. And then what was that last one? That was that Sandy Hook where the no, it was one here, not like a few years ago when I first moved out here. What was that? What school was that? The remember the two kids that went in there and shot the school up?
To my Columbine.
Nah, no, it was
oh,
after
is it
this,
like a
this
boy and a
more
girl
recent. It was a boy and he had convinced
and a
a
girl?
younger girl to do it with him. Like
Oh,
Ooh,
like 13 and the other one was like 17. Like they
oh,
Hmm.
just opened up fire on, but they had specific people they were going after though. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
But it's been times I done got capped on at school. It was just my
right,
turn to get capped on that day. I
right,
never,
right,
once thought about going back and kill. I might want to beat the motherfucker up or something.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
the
a different.
access to guns though. See, that's the only thing when you just said it, but people say it, and now people are actually responding to what they're thinking and what they're feeling because the access of getting a gun is so much easier. And like I said before, the video game era has caused an effect to making it so much easier to kill somebody without no repercussions unless you really want to go all out. Because majority of these people,
Desensitized.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Majority of these people, they kill themselves when it's all said and done. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They don't really take the heat. Like
Hey,
they ain't,
Cook,
they
man,
ain't.
I wonder how you feel about that though. What do you think is the dividing factor between why there's more white people doing the shootings than black people like that? Like what?
The mass shooting, the
It's
random mass
mass,
shooting of strangers.
mass shooting.
Yeah.
It all start with the parents for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Cause all four of us, I know our parents raised us right because like I know all three of y'all pretty good, so it's like look at how we daily operate. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much something that hurt the nation or hurt, something that's hurtful, whether it's in Texas or Idaho, it bothers us because it's something that don't have common sense. And like I'm a dad, all us dads, and I know we done all taught our kids keep your hands, feet, and obviously to yourself. Somebody hit you, hit them back. If it's too much for you to handle, call me instantly. You know what I'm saying, and etc. So for me, it starts with the parents. You know what I'm saying? Because and I know someone might say, well, maybe the kid might be learning something over here that he ain't supposed to be learning or this, and that. But, I use us for as examples. Like I let my daughter grow up. You know what I'm saying? She grew with her mama. But at the same time, when I was there for her, you know what I'm saying? I was there for her and I taught her this and that. You know what I'm saying? It might be some parents out there that, like you said, Tay, the kid might have it all, new car, bank account always on full,
Right.
blase, and then he do something dumb or she do something dumb or they do something dumb, and then it get took away.
I never thought about that.
But the parents, it ain't no consequences. You know what I
See what I'm
mean?
saying?
Yeah, they
My
don't.
mama, like when my
They don't
mama took
break
something
the
from
kid.
me, you know what I mean? I know all our parents probably operated different, but
Yeah.
my mama, when she took something from me, she was coming back over and over and over, reminding me, this why I done it.
Yeah.
This what it is. This what it is. This what it is. You know what I mean? This what. Then I had an uncle. I had a grandma. I know some didn't grow up with
Yeah, you
that,
got
but the
support.
ones,
Yep.
but them who still had just their grandma and and mine like they were supposed to. When they got in trouble, they stayed on them. They stayed on them. And some of them parents might not be staying on them. Oh, I got
Yeah,
them
they
locked
ain't.
in their room. I got them locked in their room. Or I got them down in the basement, knowing that they're gonna try to find a way to sneak out. Because when my mama locked me up, I snuck out.
Right.
I wish I never ran away because you know the past is the past. But if I had never run away like I did at 17, and then when I ran away, I didn't think to go out there and start killing people. I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna grow up? I gotta figure out a quick way to grow up right quick. Let me find a friend I can stay with. Let me find a quick way to get some money. This and that. But we all grow up different though. But that's how I feel about it. Going back to your question, that's kind of how it start with the parents for me.
Yeah, that's the foundation.
Saying
100%.
So, so
100%.
what? Like, we still ain't. I mean, so what's the solution to? Like, do the kids need more? Like, do they need to make it to where the kids get more one-on-one just to check on them? Like, so how you how is life treating you? You know what I'm saying? Especially when they get to like the high school level, like they, if you
Man,
see
kids are the evilest people though. People fail to realize this though. Kids are the
Kids are
evilest
mean.
manipulate. Kids know how to manipulate real well too though. They ain't
yeah,
all like fucking good and cutesy. You know what I'm saying? So when you was coming up as a kid, who was like some of the meanest? Talk about motherfuckers who ain't had shit. The
hey, what is
kids.
that? Something static, bro. Something, can't hear you good. Something static.
Yeah, I heard
is it
that too.
still here?
I think
My
it's gone.
line?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
gone.
it might be your mic. Yeah.
Are you watching the game or something too?
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think that's
You
what it
can hear it. You can hear it a little bit.
Feedback.
My fault.
is. Yeah, your microphone, the truth, bruh.
Shit, ain't nothing but a little this.
Yeah,
Little
I'm
earphone.
saying
Shit. But yeah, man.
St.
Yeah,
Louis.
that was a good talk right there, man.
Yep.
We definitely got to do this again. You know what I'm saying? Before we bounce out, what's your thoughts on some of the hip hop music that's been coming out lately, man? You know what I'm saying? On the
That's,
good tip, though, I know because it's been some like I'll tell you what, 'cause I know all of us probably listen to a different find a different way of listening. Like somebody might listen to Apple Music, somebody might listen to it on YouTube, somebody
Yeet.
might listen on Spotify or a TV channel. But lately, I've been seeing artists that I like or ain't heard from in a while starting to kind of come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, I'm noticing that the ones that in the middle, like the mumble rappers and the ones that had got them wearing the tight pants and stuff, they starting to kind of get aged off because the cover getting unwrapped. Like they
Yeah,
talking
them
too much.
motherfuckers
They getting
realizing that
themselves in
shit is
trouble.
garbage.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these rappers, bruh. I remember back in the day, bruh. If you did anything besides smoke weed, you was a crackhead. It
Straight
don't
up
matter.
junkie.
It don't matter if you popped weed, you was a crackhead.
Yeah,
If you did anything but weed, you was a crackhead. It don't matter
bro.
if you wasn't crack or not. You was just a
We
crackhead.
our era, we sold drugs. This era, they take drugs. Our
I
rap
have
Most of
to
them
used to
don't
be
even
admit.
do
about
them. They just
selling
rap about
drugs.
it.
The
Now it's about
fucking
taking drugs.
junkies.
I have to
Word.
admit. That's true though. That's true though, man.
Like how many
I
of these cats
know.
is ODing? Like a lot of these MCs is ODing now.
And
Word
they
on pills and shit.
all perks
You
that they
know
can
what I mean?
take too. The
May they
fit
rest in peace,
blue
but
pills.
damn, son.
But damn, son, exactly.
It started with Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne, the godfather of this whole
I
shit.
know he's the
Nah,
father of
3-6
artists, little
Godfathers,
emo
bro.
mumble rap bull
3-6
crap.
started this shit, bro. They the ones that started talking about the lean, the triple C's, all that shit. But the music today though,
But no, but see,
they're
but 3-6 was like underground. Like they had a cult niche. Lil Wayne was like everywhere.
yeah, yeah.
That's
He was
true
on
though.
country. He was on opera.
Yeah, I mean, he
That's true
rode
though.
electric guitars, skateboards, and all that shit. And
You know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
now, that shit is what.
Like he was
Yeah,
tapping into everything.
Yeah, he
but
was.
you're right though. 3-6 started with the sipping on scissor and all that. But Texas, I mean
doing
Texas
coke.
rap period, talking
Your
about
man's in them, DJ Screw, right? That
yeah,
was the
Screw,
foundation of his up.
yeah.
Yeah, that
But
was a
really, the
Texas
pill
thing.
popping and all of that shit. Lil Wayne talking about Xanax bars and all
The
of that.
motherfuckers
That's
wasn't doing pills, crushing
nah,
pills.
And they self
You know
Wayne.
what I'm
after the
saying?
drugs, bro.
Yep.
The most you might get from a motherfucker would be a woo. You remember a woo?
Hell
Nah,
yeah.
what's
But I hit that shit one
Lace.
time. My shit turned into Jimmy Walker lips. I was like, I'm not doing this shit ever again.
what's the woo? I ain't hip to that. What is it, lace me?
Where you lace the J with some crushed up ill. You know what I'm saying? Some ills, some krills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
What?
saying?
Mm-hmm.
On some
Like
experimental
they
shit.
take
Like, yeah,
crack,
so we go
like
ahead and
little
fade the
crumbles of
card.
crack and put it on the joint, and they be
Yeah.
smoking that
These
shit, talking
motherfuckers
about
get
woo.
no crack.
I never did that
We
shit. What I
call
did was
in the
I ain't gonna
south. In
lie
the
though.
south, we call.
I smoked lace,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
like powder, like cocaine powder on the weed. I did that when I was a kid, but never no crack.
Everybody done
Never
did
no crack.
what?
Yeah. See, we call it primo down here. Primo.
Okay,
That's what we
Primo.
call
There
it.
it is. Yeah, some
Yeah.
other goes, yeah, Primos. Yeah,
Yeah.
word
That's what we
hard.
call it. We call it
We call it
primo. You know
dank.
what I'm saying?
Primos.
Yeah.
So
Your lips start getting numb and start getting big like fish. Like, man, hold on, what's in this,
y'all
man?
That's
about to
what
get
I'm
us
screaming,
indicted, boy.
son.
It
Hey, Chris,
smell
though, to
funny,
answer your
man.
question, though, the best right now, it's a few artists that I've been listening to because I feel like they've been relatable as fuck. That's Moray, because that's Three Sermons album that he got. If y'all ain't heard that album, for one, that album is inspirational, and you can bump that shit from beginning to end and not skip one track. It's been
Who
a long
album?
time
What is
since we
this?
had
What is it?
Moray. It's called Street Sermons. You know Moray, the quicksand song, you know. Since the jit stood tall on a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bang.
Right.
It's Moray.
Damn, no, I got to
Do he
look. I'm
be
gonna have to look.
singing?
He be singing.
I don't
He like,
fuck with
you know,
niggas who sing.
he remind me. He like Mo 3 type of artist, but I feel like
I
he
don't
better.
fuck with emo singing
Oh,
M
drillers.
singing. That's what Jizza call it. M singing.
him
I
sing.
call it Glee
That,
MCs. I call them Glee MCs.
He
hey,
got a
but
good mess.
his three sermon albums is to me, is a top 5 album, bro. Because you can turn it on and play it from one to the end. Then, secondly, I've been listening to the dude out of Louisville, uh, STS ESTG. I like him. His music more new school, but you know, of course, the Kendrick Lamar's. But
You ever heard of
right,
Yeet? You ever heard of Yeet?
no, I ain't hip to.
Yeah, I have. I have.
Yeah,
Who's that?
he getting real big with with the younger crowd and shit.
I have.
In
Y'all,
that,
y'all ain't up on that
but I
DJ
listen.
Tiger though, is you? With that Wu
Oh
Tang and
yeah.
Biggie? That's what I'll be banging. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Word
feeling
up.
Tiger,
that type of shit.
hey, Tiger been
That's where
putting
my
out
mind's at
some
right
real
now. I
dope
like them
music.
blends and shit.
Who? Tiger?
DJ Tiger. What
Oh, I
album?
thought
You
you
know
was
what's
talking
name?
Tiger. Like,
Nah.
Oh no
hey,
no no no,
hey,
not him.
I
No no, forget him.
don't
Nah,
fuck
this
with
our
Tiger.
Uh,
homeboy on Twitch and YouTube. He a DJ.
Pusha T album pretty good too.
Oh
Supposed
yeah,
to be
Pusha
beefing
T
with
shit.
Drake again, right?
Oh,
It don't
Fam,
I
how
matter.
y'all
didn't.
feel about
I don't know.
ghostwriters? First of all, y'all honor ghostwriters. I mean, not ghostwriters. MCs who use ghostwriters.
Nah, that shit ain't real to me. That's not you an MC. You supposed to write your own bars. Period.
So
If
But
you're
Ice
not,
Cube
you a
is no
pop
your
longer
star.
a
favorite,
real
your
MC to me then,
You
cause
are a pop
artist,
star.
cause
You can be
uh,
a pop star. You can be a
especially
rapper. But
R&B.
if you're an MC, you write your own shit and you don't bite.
true
Period.
indeed.
Does that go the same for R&B artists?
Nope,
That's
because they are
different,
pop
cause you know,
stars. That's a pop star. MC is a different
R&B
kind of sport.
pop is different,
Hip
brother.
hop is is a competitive art. It's not like other kinds of music. You can't categorize it like rock or R&B and all of that. Those are musicians. Those are pop stars. They have writers that sing their songs. Hip hop rap is a competitive art. So
it's
you
like going one on one, homie.
yeah, and you can't really stand up there and boast and say you the shit if you spitting rhymes someone else wrote, because
You know
then
what I'm
they the shit.
saying?
But
Even
I mean,
So
Weezy
now,
if you
got
think
that
about
pace.
it, though, people like Drake, you gotta categorize Drake as pop anyway. Cause
Yes,
yeah, so that when they exposed that, like nobody really gave a fuck that Drake didn't write his own shit.
right,
Now, if somebody was came out and be like, don't write his own shit, or
right.
Jay
now,
Or
Z,
Ghostface
or
or something.
Nas,
Yeah,
yeah,
now, let me. I got a prime example for this right here. You know what I'm saying? Those who know or already know when I get started. But still, Dre. Y'all know
Drake.
oh
about
yeah,
that
Jay
track?
Z wrote that
Him
shit.
wrote for him.
Jay-Z wrote that. Now, what?
And
Now,
Eminem wrote
now,
some of his
this is
shit.
what
Michael
bugs
Jackson
RBX
me.
wrote
George
their. I
beat
No,
mean,
though.
hold. But this what bugged me though. This what bugged me. When I heard Still Dre for the first time, I'm thinking, this is me. Man, Dre and Snoop done got back together, West Coast music. Oh, then when I seen Snoop on that interview, on that clip, when he said, "Man, when Jay Z wrote this right here, and he wrote
yeah.
that, and then he
What?
said, say it, and he said, say it like this, and I did like
He
this."
said
I
say it
knew the,
like this.
and I was like,
You know what? Kanye wrote a lot of these niggas shit too, though.
Word
you know what
up.
I'm saying?
And
Kanye
you know
was
the Chronic, the first Chronic album,
True.
DOC and RBX wrote most of that shit.
No doubt.
Dre
DLC was the
rap,
man.
yeah.
He was the
Dre is a
mouthpiece.
producer, you know what I'm
See,
saying? He a
They
different type.
say
see.
Del the
You don't
Funky
think
Homo
of Dre as an
Sapien wrote
MC, he a producer.
So
oh
is it the
pardon me.
same if you in the studio and your homeboys with you and you making up a song and they giving you bars throughout if they helping you with the song?
If they helping you, that's not
I mean that's
ghostwriting.
because that's a group thing, and that's you know what I'm
That's
saying.
a
Yo, you
group
should look
thing.
at
That's
because you're
just
gonna come with
vibing
this.
together.
That's
Yeah,
different.
y'all
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
like,
Because
oh, that line dope, but what if you change this word to that? That's not ghostwriting. That's just you
that's what battle
vibing.
rap is doing
But you
nowadays.
taking, you might as well just say the motherfucker's whole verse. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else, like a cover song type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's yeah.
Milli Vanilli out this bitch for real.
Word.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
And
one of
that,
them
and
has
that,
killed themselves or died.
Word.
the one that was vanilla,
Millie or
Fam,
Vanilli?
I don't even
Vanilli?
know what was which. That's the
the
crazy
one that
Yeah, I
part.
was
know.
vanilla.
Both was bozos if you ask me.
They look the same, son.
I watched the interview. I watched the interview with the one that's still living, and he talked about that. And he said that when Living Color did that spoof on them, he said that
I was
that
just gonna
destroyed their
say that.
career. Yeah,
That
I
is
was just
that
gonna
that
say.
that
Well, every
did.
time I think of Millie Vanilli, I think of
that
that.
did it.
Millie
Wow.
Vanilli head. He get the
And
mop
then
and
right
shit.
now, just cross the right
I
and,
was
and,
like,
and I heard
what?
him Ice didn't
Word.
make that he didn't write that Ice song, bro. I heard somebody made that for him. He just recorded it. Because it
Vanilla
wasn't no white
Ice.
out
Yeah,
that
he
day.
probably ain't write that shit.
Well, they
Yeah,
said Suge Knight had his ass over the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Over the
Yeah,
balcony.
held his ass over the
Hmm?
balcony.
Yeah, that was on 2020 interview. I was locked
Yeah,
up and I seen that, like on Barbara Walters when she was big shit.
That's
Word
real.
up. No,
That's
but they
real
said
right
Del the
there.
Funky Homo Sapien wrote some Cube shit too, though.
who?
Del the Funky
Cube.
Homo Sapien.
Yeah,
That's his
Dell.
cousin.
Yeah,
Who that?
Dell lyricist though. But look, I mean, like you got different kind of rap too. Like West Coast rap is different than East Coast rap, and so when you have a dude like Dre rapping bars that someone else wrote for him, it's different to them. For New Yorkers, MCing is like I said, it's a competitive art. It's a skill.
Right.
We proud of that
Blood
shit. That
sport, son.
word, son. And
Yeah.
then so
And it's survival of the fittest in New York. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I got a mic and a gun. I can move the crowd either one, so choose your weapon, son.
And you
You
can't
know,
get on the mic unless you was somebody. Back in the day, you couldn't pick up the mic unless you had clout in the hood. Like you couldn't just jump up on the mic. But you know, shit different now. All you need is a phone and you got your
Used
whole
to trip,
studio and
grab the
everything.
mic and try to kick my little
Yeah,
balls, but I was too scared. That was Nas's line. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Yeah.
where they putting each other on. That's a lot of thing about a lot of places. A lot of these states ain't trying to help each other get ahead. That's one thing about Atlanta, bro.
Especially up
They will
here.
put each
Right.
other on,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Right.
There's these cats up here called the Rhymesters. Like they you know what I'm saying, these white cats, but they fuck with Alchemist, they fuck with
They
Show
nice.
AG, they fuck with Freeway, you know what I'm saying? But these are some toy ass suckers to me because they ain't showing approval for the homies in the hood team. So ain't nobody in Minnesota ever blew up but these motherfuckers. So that's my main concern is like putting them on blast. So come check out Hardyboy 612. Hardyboy 612 on SoundCloud. I got bars for days. Hardyboy 612 on YouTube. I got a cut called Police. You know what I'm saying? I got a cut called Flow Cane because my rhymes are so dope. They lacing your asses up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So feel the
I
effects.
just I
Police.
just checked out. What up, man? What up,
What up,
man?
young son? Salute, King.
What up?
You see his gat though. Look at it.
I
Oh
see you.
God.
Don't shoot.
Yeah.
He's staring down the barrel.
It
Don't
is.
shoot. Don't shoot.
Close it. Show him how to close it.
So
Late
yo,
shots.
so y'all wanna do this again next Wednesday?
Absolutely, bro.
True
You know what I'm
indeed.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had them a couple topics that they want to drop and talk about. We'll show them the debate, combo, dialogue, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Hellfire Club.
You
So
know what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
Oh
next
snap, the Hellfire Club. Okay.
2 weeks.
Shout out to the
2 weeks.
Hellfire Club.
I want to make this a weekly thing, but 2 weeks from now, y'all, that's my wedding week.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah,
I'm gonna be off the
Congratulations.
face of the earth trying to entertain his family until
Well,
that.
yeah.
you gotta do
Congrats.
Congratulations.
the all right thing. You know, do the right thing, fam.
Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I'm happy for you too, dog. For
I
real. I'm
appreciate
glad for you too,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm
Straight
saying? It's
up.
a blessing.
it. I'm glad I only got to do this shit once though, because this shit stuck. Woo.
Telling you, you don't want to do it twice like I am.
Yeah, no, this shit get expensive. I heard.
Word up.
For real. So yeah,
Oh
man. So
yeah.
yo, gentlemen, thank y'all, man, for tuning in, jumping in. You know what I mean?
True
We're gonna do
indeed.
this again next Wednesday around the
Word up.
same time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had any
Hey,
type of topics y'all find, y'all get, cause everybody gonna hear something different. So it'll be dope for all of us to just chop in on each other's whatever it is we see. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
True
follow me,
indeed.
all I follow back, bro. You know what I'm
Bet.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody follow everybody, you know what I'm saying? The people watching now and the ones that watch later. Y'all check us out. Taeway. Y'all make sure y'all check out Hardy Boy. Make sure y'all check out Six Element of Hip Hop. And I am at always Cruise 24. You know what I'm saying? Grind mode time. This is episode 6. Catch us here next week. Same time, same place. Different topics though.
Stay away,
Be
sound
okay.
for them.
All right. Salute everybody.
Full blast.